Welcome to the Occupational Safety Leadership Podcast, episode number 246. In today's episode, we're going to talk about composure. As a safety professional, we bring calmness, level headedness. We don't freak out. We don't do that stuff. I know at times it's really hard, and some of this is a maturity thing. Younger Dave at 25 would have laughed at this whole concept, composure. All I would do and say anything I feel. Um, but as I get older, the more that I realize that composure is really a very important part of being a safety professional. And just to kind of give you just a little bit of a story, I was at one of the big box stores recently buying a few things, and I kind of watched how they were like, all right, we got to go get something up high. And that was for a different customer. It wasn't for me. We got to go get something up high. So we got to go get the forklift. Take a couple seconds. So of course now I'm really interested. Oh, I want to kind of see how they're going to do this. How's the guy going to jump on the forklift? Is he going to buckle in? Is he going to do all that kind of stuff then? And it was just total chaos, yelling, screaming, just, we got to do this. There's a guy wearing a vest and he's flagging and doing all kinds of stuff. Finally, somebody comes over, and I'm going to assume that it's going to be the manager, somebody in charge of this operation, in charge of the store, basically says, everybody stop. We're going to do this the right way. There's no rushing. We're not trying to hurry up and get something done. There will be no yelling, no screaming. And just that person showing up and just giving that little bit of a talk just lowered the temperature so much in this situation. And I know this wasn't a life and death situation, but there's a forklift. There's people walking all over the place then. There's directions being yelled and screamed. There's hand signals happening. I'm not an expert on hand signals, but I don't understand any of the operation that's going on. When that person showed up and brought that composure, brought that we're going to do it right mentality, it got done right. Everything was cool, calm, collected, and done right. So I want us all to think about the way that we view problems at work. Are we freaking out? Are we the ones yelling and screaming at people? Do we actually cuss? I mean, just and of course, there's not going to be a right or a wrong answer. To me, now that I'm older, of course, the answer is keep my composure. Do everything I can not to yell at somebody. There are times when I have to elevate my voice because of background noise, but I'm not yelling at somebody. I'm talking over the noise. So keep your composure because that keeps everybody else calm around you. Many times they look to us as um, how can I call it again? The We're going to be the sounding board. We're going to be the person that not only has composure, but we're going to do it right the first time. We're not going to take shortcuts. We're not focused on hurrying up and getting it done because if we want to just hurry up and get it done, we wouldn't be in safety. We would be in some other field out there. So at this point, I think I'm just starting to drone on, but I want everybody to take away from this. Are you the person with composure at work, or are you the person who's freaking out at all times? And of course, it doesn't have to be like a binary yes no. Um, there can be a gradient. Sometimes we're freaking out, sometimes we're calm. So I want us all just to go back, think about the way that we interact with the people that we work with. And that also means that we're probably doing a interaction the same way with the people that we don't work with, too. So, with that, episode 246 is complete. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me today. My name is Dr. David Ayers. Thank you and have a safe day.